going to make Tokwa't Baboy. Isn't that so stereotypical? But this is going to be a really special Tokwa't Baboy. This is something that you can have with your arroz caldo, with your lugaw, with a round of beers, or some booze. This is really great. And I'm going to teach it to you mixing the different types of tofu together. So just stick around. Hello and welcome to the Kitchen Scoundrel. And this is Chef Gonzalez. And today we are going to have another special recipe. Simple one, but with a touch, with a scoundrel's touch. Alright, so our last episode had a whole head of pork that was boiling. So we still have half a portion, which is the ears and partly the snout and the jowl area. Now, this is really excellent for deep fat frying. What we want to do here is to get this thing nice and crisp. So we have, again, the creation of texture. Okay? And let's cut it to appetizer portions. So we get it to cook quite easily. And I'm going to lower our flame and work on the pork ears. Very nice fat, collagen, all mixing together with some meat. Let's get this cube. Okay, so I've got our pork ears and I'm putting that aside from the jowls. So what we want to do is create some texture. A lot of different textures in this. You've got the crisp part of the tofu. You've got the softness also and some chewiness coming from the tofu. Some crunch coming from the pork cartilage. That's coming from the ears. And you've got a different kind of crunch coming from the jowls. And what you want to do is to fry this quite slowly, medium heat. And as you can see, I just set aside the pork ears. It's gonna be another texture. Two textures on the pork, two textures on the tofu. Okay, we're going to try to render this fat. And while this is frying, I am already going to soak the black tofu. Very popular in Taiwan. And for this Filipino dish, I would like to introduce this because I love the meaty texture and the flavor of this black tofu. So this has been soaking in soy sauce type of liquid. And let me fish that out. Just slightly blanched in oil. There you go. So you can buy this in Asian stores, this black tofu. These are available in Asian stores like Chinese supply stores. It's readily available. The texture of this is very meaty. It's absolutely delicious. And the vegetarians even use it as a substitute for meat. Lovely texture. Silky, aromatic, delicious. As you can see, we have to separate the jowl meat because it contains a lot of collagen and it might stick together, so you'll really have to move it while you're frying it. Okay, the fat has rendered. It's about to get crisp, so I put it on high heat to really make it golden brown. And this is the crispy texture. You've got the crispy texture and you've got the chewy, springy texture and the crisp cartilage. So you've got really a myriad of textures here. And all for just Tokwa't Baboy, but not just the ordinary Tokwa't Baboy. See what we're going to do. So I've increased the heat, okay, because I want it really nice and gold, okay. We started with very low heat frying so that we can render the fat. And as you can see, we've got some crisp textures coming from our jowls or the fatty part of the pork neck. Here we go. We're going to cut the tofu, okay? Cut it into cubes and just release it. You have to be gentle when you handle it. There you go. Okay, let's get this to a nice gold. Let's get it to a good crisp. And we'll just put it all together. While we're waiting for the white tofu to get done and get gold, okay, we're going to cut this into 1/3 inch slices. Okay, so you'll need a dish that's sharp, robustly sharp. with the cane vinegar, good onions, and this will be later on tamed by porridge, lugaw, congee, or simply tamed by a nice cold glass of beer. Boy, that black tofu is really delicious. I can't wait to assemble this dish. So I arranged our two textures of pork, the chewy and crunchy and the totally crunchy jowls, and then the black tofu. And I'm going to be straining this white tofu, fried golden brown. Okay, and we're going to start with the dressing. Again, for this pork dish, I'm going to put some tamarind paste and I'm going to mash it. And for extra umami, and I'm going to put some vinegar. This is going to be cane vinegar. I like the cane vinegar, as I told you guys. It's really, really beautifully flavorful and winey. Okay? So I mashed in our tamarind. I'm going to be taking out the pulp, whatever's left. But that will certainly increase the umami. You know, they use tamarind in a lot of Asian cooking. They use it in dressings, they use it in curry sauces and all that. So I don't see why we can't make a really luxurious Tokwa't baboy. Okay? So I'm going to put some black pepper for warmth, white pepper for sharpness, a little liquid seasoning, about a couple of pinches of sugar there for roundness, and this is going to be the dressing. The soy sauce is going to be absorbed by all our ingredients, by our onions, and our chopped scallions, and of course, our magic ingredient, Kintsay, Chinese parsley. That'll give it a really nice green flavor. And there's no wastage on the sauce because you can put drops or a nice spoonful of the sauce and drizzle it over your porridge or your congee. Last stage is we assemble our Tokwa't baboy. Okay, so we just unravel the onion rings and of course spike it up with some chili. Just one piece. Just one piece. Okay? And we get this onion, vinegar, seasoning, a little sugar and pepper mix, and we toss it. We have to serve this immediately because we don't want the crispy pork to get soft. We want to present the different textures, okay, on this really luxurious Tokwa't baboy. By the way, tokwa means tofu in Filipino. Baboy is pork. Okay? And here we go. Let's get some chopped chives. Ooh, and pair off some sprigs of the Chinese parsley. Some people find it too strong. I don't, so I'm leaving it in big sprigs, not chopping it, so that those who don't like it can just opt for the regular flavor. And okay, and there you go. Tokwa't baboy done. The Kitchen Scoundrel's way. Boy, I really wish I had a bowl of hot lugaw or congee, or maybe a cold beer. This is your chef, Gonzalez, and I'll be teaching you more recipes and I'll be giving you more tips, and we're going to be discussing not only food but beverage. Just watch and stay tuned to the Kitchen Scoundrel channel.